getting real. Find you somebody that you semi-like and then duck the off.
You see that part right there where she says getting real? It is. For women. A man is typically going to need less protection than a woman will, seeing as how we're going into the era where the value of the dollar is dropping and people are losing their jobs. Protection is going to become the highest commodity. I understand what she's saying. The oppressor has put in our way plenty of obstacles that stop us from being with one another because our biological attractions to one another have been thwarted. Women don't necessarily need men because they can get handouts from the government and or they can just work for themselves. Men don't necessarily need women because we've always been able to do all the other shit that women can provide aside from sex. Only problem with this is the table is about to tilt in the men's favor. Women look for provision and protection, but provision ain't gonna matter in a minute. Protection will. Men want women to cook, clean, be submissive, and give them sex, but in the time of calamity, none of that shit's gonna matter. The only thing that matters when chaos erupts is safety. And men ain't looking for female protection. So I hope the end of this video where she said find somebody that you kinda like and duck the fuck off, she was talking to women. Cause you ain't gonna be shit to us but a burden unless we actually love you. When I'm faced with life and death, no amount of vagina thrown at me gonna matter. And you better submit to everything I say, otherwise you gonna get both of us killed. And to just kinda like you ain't good enough for me to put my life on the line. You better be something I'm willing to die for. Sharpen your archery skills and get your shooting and your canines together, ladies, because all that talk about you being strong and independent, well, your chicken's finna come home to roost. This society is about to make you prove it. And for once in our existence, I can honestly say that men are probably gonna be a little bit more happy that you don't need us. Watch how fast this gender war ends. It's finna be a lot of begging and going back to your exes. Scripture said that. The men you took advantage of and whom's children you took away, well, just know the police can't protect everybody. Shit, they quitting in droves now. I wonder how much Punani broke boy's gonna deserve in that day. Even your fathers are elders right now, so don't think you're gonna be able to run to daddy. Remember that movie The Purge? Well, aside from it being fiction, just know most of the women that survived in that movie had a man protecting them. And buying together like a pack of feminists at a woman's march ain't gonna help you then. You're gonna look like a pack of deer to the bad men. I can't speak for every man, but I'm only protecting the women that love me and that I love, so you better look in the comment section to see if men feel the same way. And don't go in there running your fucking mouth neither, because no amount of shaming or insults gonna get us to change our mind. Not to mention, there may be some of them aforementioned bad men in there. The day is slowly coming with a question about what do you bring to the table is going to be irrelevant. Keita's a smart woman, and I'm not saying that she is, but at the end of this video, I ain't see all that brilliance. I saw nothing but fear. We living in a time period where people are dying at concerts. Ask yourself this question: how many men defended any of them? And you women that like to show off your body and toy with men's sexual urges, well, just know them sexual images have been saved in men's minds. Face included. So get your money up, because if they fuck around and go to something like cryptocurrency, your shit gonna be worth as much as Monopoly cash. And for those of you that are believers, get on your knees and pray, lady, but just know that your prayers can't be answered until you send it through your husband first, and he send it to Christ, and then he send it to God. That's what it means to be covered. You better quit wasting time trying to find a perfect man and find a good one. Ever seen the Book of Eli? Mila Kunis would have been done for had she not run into Denzel. I'm not trying to scare you, but my birth name ain't Moses for no reason. And just remember the Israelites that didn't listen to him got consumed by them plagues in Egypt. Most High been upstairs looking down at his black sons get ripped to shreds in every way for circa 400 years now. Meanwhile, Christ, Michael, the archangel of war and defense, and a legion of angels are suiting up in their heavenly armor to come down here and lay waste to this earth. Scripture said when Christ crack open that sky, he gonna come down here and slaughter 2/3 of Israelites and the heathen, and then he gonna ascend back up to the sky and his entire garment gonna be soaked in blood. Ladies, you better be a part of that third.